half the
Wafeeq,
bills.
tell me about your wife.
I don't have one, but I'm just saying
but
if I
just
did.
like hypothetically, who is she?
Who is she?
Yeah.
Like when you think about
When you think about your wife, who's your wife? Come on. Dennis gets it. We're on the same wavelength over here. Me and Dennis, allies.
So who is my ideal, like describe my ideal wife situation?
Yeah.
Beautiful woman. Of course, you know, she's Muslim. I mean, that goes without saying. We have a lot of kids. She is intelligent, very smart, has an attitude. I like women that have attitude, particularly women that curse every now and then. That's spicy. I like that. That's flavor. Athletic.
Do you think Emily has an attitude?
She thinks she does. It's cute to me. She thinks she does.
Oh.
She thinks she does.
Have you ever thought about converting?
I'm not subscribing to any religion. I'm sorry. Like Christianity, Muslim, none of it's for me.
I got you.
I grew up very Christian, so
I'm a recovering Catholic too.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's not for me.
Well, I got something that may be for you. By the way, I got to thank you all. Great panel so far. Great discussion.
I just want to hear about bunnies experience with vaginas. That's going to be a whole show by itself.
Dennis has not stopped thinking about vaginas since he got here.
Dennis hasn't stopped thinking about vaginas since 3 years old. I was a kid that wasn't allowed to play with girls in the bedroom by themselves. I'm being honest.
All right, let me see what you think about this video. Oh, sound. Always fuck that up.
Y'all, tell me why this dude told me to meet him at Osaka's at 6. And so, like, 6:10, I'm like, I'm on my way, but he never texts back. And I get here, he's nowhere to be found. It's 6:50.
As it should be. He said 6, right?
What time did she get there? She said she was leaving her house at 6:10. And then, you know, not every girl, but, like, you know that trick where you're like, oh, I'm leaving, but you're still, like, putting your makeup on. Yeah. So, did she get there at 6:50?
Yeah, I think she's supposed to have gotten there at 6:50. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been more. He should have like responded and been like, "Look, I'm here for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going home." Like,
like send a text.
Yeah, he should have been like, "Look, it's not for me to be waiting around this long."
Wafeeq, would you have sent a text or would you have taken off?
I would have sent a text saying, "Yo, I'm out."
At what time would you have sent the text? How long do you wait?
So they said, I would send a text first to say, "Hey, we're here. I'm here at 6. Everything all right?"
Yeah.
And then it will be based on her response. If she didn't respond, I would text her back at 6. I'd text her back at 6:30 and say, "Hey, I'm out."
Okay. Dennis, how about you?
Again, this is going to go totally against Wafeeq's way of thinking. So, I would have just waited at the bar.
Grab a cocktail, right?
I would have just waited at the bar.
See,
Let me explain to you why. I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to explain to you why.
Because he can't stop thinking about vagina.
That's one. Because now I've got to go. Anyway, so I would have waited at the bar. She's going to feel, if she's not a bitch, which to me she's not going to be a bitch, she's going to feel obligated to make up for that. Because I was so understanding.
He's thinking about the vagina. He's like, I'm going to see that vagina.
Bro. I'm playing chess, not checkers.
That's wishful thinking.
No, bro. I'm going to manipulate the whole situation, and it's going to happen. Trust me, this isn't theory. There's been a lot
you sound like the gambler who says, "Oh, it's okay. I'm due.
No. I've won quite a lot.
I'm due.
I've waited at the bar quite a lot.
Dennis has that Papi Chulo charm, you know?
Whoa.
He's getting it.
Oh, thank you.
Wasn't Ricky Martin in Menudo?
He was.
Yeah. Well, okay. I got another one for you. Oh, I love this debate.
Do not go on that coffee date. Do not go on that boba date. Do not go meet that man for drinks. This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance. He looked at you and said, Dunkin'? Starbucks? The amount of messages that I get from men that ask me if I like coffee. No, bitch, I don't like coffee. I actually hate it.
She's just illiterate.
As no, look at her. Did you see her hair, her nails, her eyelashes, her lips? Like, she had it all done. Obviously, she's not getting taken out for coffee.
She got no desire to know anybody. Because, number one, you cannot really get to know someone with a mouthful of spaghetti. That's number one. That you can't. If a guy
That's
invites,
going to be the title of this podcast.
if a guy
to
invites you to dinner and you stuff in your face, there's going to be no conversation.
Okay, well, she should at least get taken out for, like, nice cocktails. I'm just saying, people are like, you see, like, I'm not her. I'm not, if someone asks me out for coffee, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to still say no. But, like, I mean, like, I understand why you would think to ask me out for coffee. But it's like, she's
Why not
obviously...
Coffee,
Like,
that's a great place for conversation. There's not a lot going on. The coffee's hot. You got to wait for it to cool down. You sip it. You talk. Drink.
But she is like, look at her. Like, she clearly likes the finer things.
I have a question. So, Emily, what is your defense for her stance?
That she's putting so much effort into herself that she expects someone else to put. She's putting so much effort into herself that she wants whoever she's with to put as much effort in.
Okay, so your stance is she looks really good, basically. That's what she deserves.
Not necessarily that she just looks good, that you can tell she's putting effort in.
Yo, play that video again.
Because, like, I look good too, but you can tell I'm not putting the effort in that she is.
She look like a Fayetteville stripper that just fixed herself up. There ain't nothing good about her.
Let's go.
Look at her.
Do not go.
She's got a filter.
Look at her eyebrows.
Do not
Yeah,
go
they're
on that
laminated,
date.
which is
Do
like...
not go meet that man for drinks. This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance. He looked at you and said, Dunkin'? Starbucks?
So, quick question.
Like, as a woman, I see her makeup and I'm like, okay, I get it more than you would. Like, because I'm like, I understand what goes into that makeup and the eyebrow. Like, I understand what's going on with her eyebrows in a way that you're not going to understand.
No, I understand. She's putting more emphasis on this than a conversation piece.
Who knows? Maybe she's really smart. Maybe she's got the conversation piece too.
You said you had a question.
I don't know, because she was like, and the ambiance.
Yeah.
And the ambiance.
Well, I have a question for all you, and this might answer. And we'll start with Wafeeq, and then we'll go this crowd, and then next time we'll start with Emily. So, Wafeeq, what's your go-to? What do you do first date? Are you taking them for dinner? Are you taking them for coffee? What do you do for a first date? Or ideally, what would you prefer to do first date?
I would do dinner because I'm going to be hungry. This is something that's that I want to do anyway. It's going to be something that I want to do. So I want to get something to eat. So it's going to be dinner.
Dinner. How much is the budget for first date dinner?
First date dinner, I'm going to put that at $40
Together
For
or
one person?
together. 20 apiece.
Where you going, McDonald's?
No.
Tacos.
Nope. A lot of good restaurants. A lot of Mexican restaurants. Highly
A lot of
affordable.
Mexican restaurants.
Fair. No, well, thank you. I like. So we're gonna go around.
And I'm going to use a Groupon, so it's definitely going to fit.
My man. Now you're talking.
Okay, Dennis. First date. I think you're a coffee man, or what?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
It depends on the person.
What makes it depend?
So, if she's an avid book reader, she's got no problems meeting at a cafe and talking.
Okay.
If she's not an avid book reader or anything like that, we could go for drinks.
Are
and
you
maybe
an
she'll
avid book reader?
I am.
Oh my gosh. Would never have guessed.
I get that a lot. I do. If it depends on the woman, honestly. Some women put out different vibes.
What if you think she puts out on the first date? Where are you taking her?
If she puts out on,
Because you said women
Dennis
get vibes.
is like she's putting out on the first date no matter what. When
no
she's
matter
with
what
me.
the fuck I'm taking her. Wait, I didn't know that was an option.
Well, you said women put out like vibes, right? So what if you get the vibe that she's gonna put out the first date? Where are you taking her?
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It all depends. It all depends really on the situation.
Yeah. You're sounding much more ambiguous, but we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you.
Oh, he's trying to pick me in a corner.
Emily, first date, ideal first date. Where do you?
It's like a nice cocktail place.
Okay, no dinners.
No.
Why not? Why not, Emily?
I don't want to sit. Like, what if you're weird and then we're trapped? Like, I gotta eat the dinner with you, and what if I hate you?
exactly. She looked weird to begin with. She had some shit going on with.
That's why we're going somewhere I want to go anyway. Here's why that woman is trash.
I would never ask her out.
And everybody else is losing. Starting with Emily. This is why you're messing up. This is why this woman is trash. This woman is clearly saying everything I have of value is tied to my breasts. That's why they're out.
Chesticles.
And my face, right? And now Emily,
Look, sometimes
you're
I
messing
got my
up.
tits out.
But I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her. This is
Everyone
where you
in here
no
see
no
my
no
tits?
no no no. We're talking about her. And this is why you are messing up. This is why you're messing up, Emily, reinforcing terrible behavior. You're excusing this woman by saying, look at her, look at the effort she's putting into herself. First of all, that's what she's supposed to do. Everybody's supposed to put together good effort to make themselves presentable. Second of all, I don't know her. Dennis doesn't know her. We don't know her. We need to get to know her. For all I know, she could be a raving
How
serial
you
killer.
gonna talk about people putting in effort when you're wearing this raggedy ass T-shirt?
Damn. Personal attack.
In this corner, weighing in.
See, I'm not even sweating that because
Don't sweat the technique.
she's got to be joking because I know she
Yeah,
knows
she's
better.
fucking with you. She's
I know
just
she
trying to
knows
trigger you.
better.
She's trying
I
to
mean, come
trigger
on,
you.
man. I don't
Come
even
on,
need a
that's
response.
Wafeeq.
I'm no stoop to something like
Don't
that. She
take the
knows
bait.
better.
Don't
You
take
know,
the bait.
you know
Don't
his
take the
name?
bait.
She knows better.
They call him Wafeeq the Freak.
She got to know better. I mean, come on now.
Don't take the bait, Wafeeq.
But
Take
back to this
All I'm
this
saying,
trash.
I'm not Michelle Obama. You go low, I go
she,
lower.
She has to. People need to get to know each other. If the point of it is us getting to know each other, we can do that anywhere. Definitely over a cup of coffee that is reasonable. Dinner is also reasonable too. But if I don't even know you yet, I need to be in a neutral setting for my safety and for yours for us to focus on what matters. And what matters, what Dennis say? Getting to know each other.
It's true. That is a big one right there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
is-
We can do
that
that
is.
anyway. And the effort, he can put together a nice outfit and come out there too in a Starbucks. That's just what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and it depends how the conversation goes.
Who's wearing a suit and tie to Starbucks?
Doesn't have to be a suit and tie. It can be a nice shirt or whatever. Something the male equivalent of what she had on.
There is no
we should
male
not
equivalent
Yeah, there is.
to
We
what-
should not excuse that by
I mean, I guess
saying
there
it's
is.
because she looks good.
I'm
We're
saying
gonna
she's
give people
putting
who look
effort into
good
herself.
more. Give them put them above ourselves and give them a higher status. Why? Just because of how they look? Come on. All of us are on a high level. That's how you got to think.
That should be you every day.
Exactly.
Every day you step out the house, you shouldn't be.
And
looking
even
like
if it's not, because I know what Emily's gonna say, it's not gonna be me. Even if it's not, you should still mentally carry
you should have
yourself
that
like
mindset.
that. Because your looks like that should not even matter. That's not that's not what makes people valuable. Stop giving these people this. Hey, here. You ever see how many times women take pictures and lead with their butts? They turn around and show the butt like, hey, this is all I have of value. That's what I'm going to lead with.
Maybe she's
Come
in the
on.
gym squatting. Like,
Come on, man. Stop making excuses
Yeah,
for trash.
nah.
man.
I know you like to defend the women, but
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Let's be
yeah,
real.
nah. There's a certain type of woman I won't even look at.
Exactly.
What
The
type
one
is that?
That like that. Like
Oh,
her.
like her?
Like
Yeah.
her.
Instagram, I'm leading with
Instagram,
my
yeah.
butt.
Yeah.
And take a look. Every
When-
picture,
when-
my butt is out like this.
When a
'cause
woman
that's
has a
all I got.
mindset, and even men, even not that I date men, but for women,
yeah, so she's gonna find a man with the same mindset.
nah,
They're
nah.
gonna have a
She's gonna
weird-
find a
She's
victim.
gonna find a
She's
victim.
gonna find a
What?
victim.
A what? A
That-
simp.
That,
That's
a
what she's
simp.
looking for.
That's facts. That's facts.
Or, and this is what continues the program, she's
Watch
going
what
to
you
find
say.
a dentist.
You motherfucker.
And then Dennis is
I
going to
knew
do
he
it
was gonna
anyway.
say that.
And now we can
Nah,
be like, oh,
nah.
there's always going to be a
Shit,
good guy out
shit.
there to let me get away
I
with
think you
this
got me all
foolishness.
confused, bro. The good guy thing ain't it.
I don't
It
get
ain't it,
right?
bro.
And then I got to come back and check it and say, nah, you're not going to
Oh,
get
he's
away with
defend-
this.
Thank you for defending my honor, Wafeeq.
Right.
Thank you
Right.
so
You're not going
much.
to get away with that.
For sure. I'm gonna have Wafeeq in the back seat of my car next time I go on a date. Wafeeq, go fix this shit up for me, bro.
He'll be like, she's a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
I got a
hey,
1032 over here. Come
Right.
get this bitch out my face.
I'm gonna tell you to lock the doors and walk around the car, and if she doesn't lean over and
Oh,
unlock
you
it.
see, that's Bronx tail right,
Right.
there. That's old school.
Question for you. Now that you mentioned a car, Wafeeq, are you opening car doors if you're picking her up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And when we walk on the sidewalk, I'm going
On
to
the-
push her to the inside.
Yo, say that again.
When we walk on the sidewalk, I'm pushing her to the
Say
inside.
it
So
for the
if
people
a
in the
car,
back so they can hear.
if a car jumps the curb, or if an attacker comes, or if anybody approaches, they have to go through me before they get to her. Why? Because that's my role. I need to be making
protect
sure
her.
she's safe.
Oh, you see, it's different. So the thing about that, so I get into that discussion with females all the time. As soon as we saw
Why
one,
do you females? Come on, are we not past that?
Well, Emily, first before you get into
Thank
it,
you.
Dennis,
Say it like that every time, please.